Threat or threats made on your life recently, is that correct?
Yes, it is. The most recent was approximately 10 days ago, and the other one was approximately 18 months ago.
Was any attempt actually made on your life?
Well, they were here in the process, to put it that way.
Well, what do you attribute these threats to?
Well, the very fact that I didn't get them before the Chattanooga trial of Hoffa means something to me.
Then, up until the time that you testified against Jimmy Hoffa, you had no problems of any type?
No, I did not, in that regard, no.
Well, who do you think is behind these attempts or threats on your life?
Well, that had to be a combination. Ever since the Chattanooga trial, I've had difficulties. It's been on down the line. Mr. Buddy Gill intervened in Washington with a meeting with O'Hara, Red Strait, Alan Dorfman, and then the Stevens and Wallaceck thing, and Stevens running for governor, and the governor and him making some kind of a deal among one another to intervene in by forming a labor management commission of inquiry, and just a combination of those things, in my opinion, would have to be.
Well, speaking of the Labor Management Commission, Mr. Partin, what do you think is really responsible for all of the trouble between labor and management, or the difficulties that we've seen in the area lately?
Well, frankly, we've never had the problem before. We've always tried to represent our people and get them on equal to other people as far as wages, hours, and work conditions was concerned, and try to upgrade their economic standing in the area. And until this Hoffa thing, we didn't have the type of thing we have now. As I said, Mr. Buddy Gill is a labor relations consultant, and Judge O'Hara and Buddy Gill and Red Strata and Alan Dorff make a strange combination to be meeting with the general president of the Teamsters Union. So we just had to draw my own conclusion from that. Plus, the Labor Management Commission of Inquiry with Roland Stevens running for governor, and then suddenly withdrawing. I mean, it's just a combination of things that would be involved in it.
Then you don't feel, in your opinion, as a representative of labor, that the problem ever was anything to do with labor and management?
Oh, it was created into something to do with it, but I don't think the heart of the problem is labor management. I think it's a motive far removed from labor as such on working conditions. I think the background has a labor tint to it, because as I said, Mr. Gill is a labor relations consultant, and the Red Strait was convicted of Mr. Hoffa. Judge O'Hara admitted he went with them, intervened, and brought a message to me. So, I mean, I couldn't say it was labor itself, but not labor problem as such, no.
Regarding this alleged $1 million bribe that was offered to you, was this done by anyone locally?
It was local and out of the state, yes.
What was the actual figure?
Well, it started off at, I think, $30,000 and got up to $1 million.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,